Hi y'all. Okay, so I am going to be I'm going to be comparing these two little things for you. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Lashify, but I did like last night and I got really obsessed really fast because I have been doing eyelash extensions on myself lately. Well, I've been trying to at least, which is like single eyelash per eyelash. And it's really hard to do every single one of your eyelashes. It takes forever. I literally sat up here for over 5 hours, not gonna lie. I honestly don't know how I found Lashify, but I did. And then I stumbled upon the Falscara Kiss version of the Lashify, which, I mean, everybody that I've seen says that they're really good for what they are, but compared to the Lashify, not quite as good, which makes a lot of sense because this is $18. Lashify's is $147. I'm hoping I'm quoting correct, and that's just the starter kit. I'm really lazy. I don't wear makeup, but I want to feel good, and my eyelashes are so blonde that you can't see them unless I am wearing makeup. So that's kind of how I entered this journey. I got these braces and I'm like, I really like my braces. I just feel like I want my eyes to pop more because they kind of match if you notice my eyes more, but it's hard for me to look at my eyes when they're not as popping, you know. But I know if I got those lashes on, I'd be like, dang girl. Anyways, enough of my ranting. I'm going to compare these two first. I might end up getting the Lashify to put that in the comparison, but for now we're going to start here. I am going to start with this one just because on all the reviews I've seen them say it lasts about a day. And I'm going to see if I can make it last longer than a day because they don't really specify how long they should be worn. They do say they're reusable, but it doesn't say on there how long. This one, on the other hand, says it should last up to 16 days. 16? That would be freaking awesome. 6 days. So they're all the same idea as the Lashify. You put it under the lash rather than over top, and it stays, hopefully, for a little while. So I guess, without further ado, let's get at it. I'm going to try to show you. I'm not going to be talking very much. I'm just going to apply. I'm going to try to flip you around and show you my perspective in the mirror. No promises, but that's what I'm going to try to do for you. Wish me luck on putting them on. This will be my very first time applicating them. As you saw, box is closed. Never done this before. Very excited. I have watched quite a few videos, so I'm hoping on the Lashify one more. I've watched a couple on this. I am hoping that it's as easy as everybody makes it look, because everybody made it look. I mean, obviously, everybody says there's a learning curve, and I believe them, but they say it's a very short curve. All right, I'm flipping it. All right. It looks like we're set up. I don't know. Looks like we're set up. I'm just gonna open this and oop, that did not work well. That sucks. Okay, so I said that I was gonna try to put you in a mirror. That was way more difficult than I expected. So I'm gonna use the camera as my mirror. So you get tweezers to grab the wisps with, is what they call them. These things come off. There's a lid on those. So I just took that off. Now the wisps are exposed. So they have a bonding and a sealing glue. I think I'm going to start with my right eye. I'm sorry if I avert to the mirror. I'll try to stay in frame so maybe you can still see it if that ends up being the case. But if I have to, I do apologize. We're going to start. It says put a small amount on. So I just opened this for the first time. It looks like just like a little mascara brush. Only a little bit of a curve. It says a little goes a long way. So we're going to believe that. Okay. I just put that in my eye on accident. I'm going to use the mirror. I apologize. To at least put on the adhesive just because that's scary. Okay, so it did say a little goes a long way. I feel like I put a lot on accident. Oopsies. So I hope this stuff doesn't dry too fast. And I think these are all one length. So it doesn't really matter which one I grab, I don't think. I've seen people say that sometimes they,
Which one I grab? I don't think. I've seen people say that sometimes sometimes they have little adhesives on there, but I don't see any. So I think you just pull up. Yeah, no, that's confusing. And
like that. Then I'm gonna go in here with these and pinch it and pinch it. First one down, I think. I think that's done, right? Like, that looks aight. Maybe I should have put it a little higher up. It looks a little doopy droopy. Derpy. Now, the package does put them right next to each other, but I've heard, for the Lashify thing at least, if you overlay them just slightly, it tends to last a little longer. So I am going to do it that way, rather than how the package says, just because I do want to test it for the best results, although I probably should listen to the directions to rightfully test it. I did. They're really close to each other, so taking them off of there is kind of difficult, honestly.
so then I'm going to lift my lid a little so I can see what I'm doing when I'm putting this. It's stuck. Oh, wow.
Oh, my eyes started watering because it was open too long. So I put that one a little lower than the last one, which I think might do good in the end. But right now I'm trying not to like cry. Yeah, I got a lot of a mess. Not cry, but like I'm trying to make sure my eyes don't water. That could ruin the whole thing. I feel like that last little one isn't going up, but that's okay. I think it's on there good enough, but maybe I overdid it, like overlapped it too much. So I kind of want to pull it off and start over, but honestly, I'm going for it. I'm not gonna pull it off. I don't know, everybody made this seem pretty easy. Maybe if I pick it up facing the way that my eye already is. Okay, so going in with a little more bond. I don't know if I should be. I think I'm making a mess and I think I'm putting too much bond, so I think I'm just gonna put a little bit on.
The next little bit.
And stop putting some more on after every go. Because I haven't covered my whole eye any of the times except for this time.
But let's see. And push. Lifting the lid. And apply.
I think if I wasn't trying to like slightly show y'all, this would end up, I feel like I would have done a lot better. I'm putting them on like crooked on accident.
So am I going from the side? And pinch. Alright. So
I'm trying to separate my eyelashes just slightly. These things are sharp as heck, so I'm not gonna attempt that there. Okay, so I'm gonna say about the perfect amount of eyelashes left for this. I just don't know if they're sticky enough. Okay, I think that they are. So I'm just gonna go for it. It's funny because this is the longest one. They were all supposed to be the same length, but I think they might have kind of broke off a little bit. And these tweezers don't close evenly. So it puts way more pressure on some of the lashes than others. So I am going to put a little bit more adhesive on because I don't think that is still working.
I'm making sure I'm getting a little bit on the other lash. And lift. And squeeze. Nope. And squeeze. Holy crap, I'm making a mess. I really used way too much glue on this aisle.
Okay, wow, I have not seen anybody else have this big of a problem. Why am I? I'm usually pretty good at do-it-yourself. Like I said, I've been doing my own eyelash extensions, like the singular ones. Honestly, this looks like crap right now, in my opinion. But I've seen them look good. So I want to say that's probably my own fault. So I got them on. Messy. I know it's a mess, so it's really confusing on what you're looking at, but I think I put way too much glue, like I said. So I'm going to brush them out a little bit and then just throw the sealing stuff on because I kind of screwed this eye up. So if it falls out sooner than later, I'm not going to be upset about it. The other eye I'm going to try to do without talking and not focus on showing you guys as much.
Maybe it'll go better because I'll be fully focused on. Yeah, I am coming up both sides. I'm going from the top and the bottom just because I don't want stickiness anymore.
So I do believe that this is going to fall off sooner than later. I'm going to try to seal it one more time.
Or bond it one more time, I should say, I guess, because now I put the sealant on there already.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's just also like, I don't know. Okay, so what's bugging me is that if you can see, the little bars in the back are kind of hanging down. I can't see it or feel it. I can see it in the mirror and it bothers me because I feel like other people will be able to see it. I'm a mess. I'm going to try to use a little less on this side. I'm going to just go through this like I have been saying and whip it out. I'm going to whip it out. I'm going to throw it out and let's see what happens. Y'all pay attention to what you can. I'm sorry if you don't see much of this, but I will try to let you see. I'm going to be working right here. I'm going to try to let you guys see, but that is going to be my last thing I'm thinking about. My first thing I'm thinking about, right here. Right here. Okay. Let's do this. I think that this eye, or I know that this eye doesn't have it quite as far in, but I feel like they're kind of close. I'm going to add the last one because I do have one more for this side to this side, and I think I'm going to leave this side. I feel like it came out way better than this side, and part of that is because the side's a mess right now, but also like as you can see, it is just way nicer. Once I put the last one in, it'll be full. Might be a little bit too full, honestly, in my opinion. I kind of like how it is, but I want to do it how they have it set up for me to do. But I do think I'm going to wash this all off and try again. Maybe not. Like, it doesn't look that bad on the camera. We'll see how uneven they look. Let me try to finish up this last one. So I need to add just a little more bond, and then I have to seal this one still. Oh, I said I'd let my hair down. They're still a little dirty, but I think they're okay. I don't know how to lash model. I'm trying. Here, I'll give you a close-up. Can you see under? This is what I keep seeing. All those bars aren't like lined up and they're slightly hanging down. I don't know if I can catch the right angle on that one. This one isn't doing it as much except for on this very last one. Honestly, it's not bad, in my opinion. For my first time having done something like this, and I think honestly the biggest problem was that I was trying to get it on camera. Because I don't think, if I were to do it without trying to put it on camera, I would probably be able to do it just fine and not screw up so bad. Because I could look a lot closer at my own face. But the thing is I'm trying to get it on camera, so I'm going to have to find an angle that I can just work really hard in the mirror up close and still have you guys be able to see. But so far, they're actually really comfortable. I don't see them. I can't really feel them. Like, I slightly can, but I think that that's just because that I just felt a little weird for a second. But now I can't feel them again. And I think that they look quite good. If I would have put them on right, they would have looked even better. So far, I gave this product a, I don't know where my rating is. Orange. But we'll see. We'll see how long these ones last. I'm just going to lounge around the house, so it's not like they're being put up to much of a test. So let's see how long they last. Right now it is Wednesday at 2:38. Let's see how long it takes till one falls out. They do say they're reusable, so I am going to try to save them. But they're really small, so who knows if I'm actually gonna. Because I bet one of my dogs will eat them. I only have one dog. I bet my dog will eat one of them. I looked in the mirror and I said, whoa, these lashes are still on my face. Checking back in, this eye stayed on pretty good. Even the little derpy one, all of them stayed on. This one, however, it had its outer one fall off. And I gotta give these Kiss ones, the Falscara, I'm giving them tons of credit, okay? Because I did not expect them to last this long. And I know I said I was just lounging around the house because I was on quarantine, but actually I ended up dancing and doing some pretty extensive working out. I was doing handstands and moves like that, and I was doing some break dancing moves on my back, and I was rolling around, flipping around. I was getting kind of wild. I slept, they stayed on fine. I'm not positive, but I think when I first woke up this morning, they were all still on. Thing is that I woke up with a migraine, so I was crying this morning, and I laid on the floor, and so they got wet, really wet, and I was laying on them, and I was not being gentle at all. Most of the time I was wearing them. Half the time I forgot they were there, actually, and then that migraine was awful. So impressed, honestly. It was only one day. It's not even a whole 24 hours, but only one of them fell off, and it was on the outer corner, which I hear are the ones that are most apt to come off. This outer corner stayed on just fine. The whole eye did. I still think that looks really good, and this is the one that I kind of messed up putting on too. So that says something. I'm impressed though. I am gonna take these off today. I'm gonna take these off later today. I'm gonna take them off just because one had fallen off. I kind of want to leave them on just to see how long they'll last, but this unevenness kind of kills me. So I think I'm gonna take them off. I feel like they had an unfair life. They had a very unfair life and a very unfair chance. It was my first time ever trying them, and I kind of screwed up. And then on top of that, I had my migraine, was crying. The dancing thing, that I expected to live through. Like, that's something that I need it to live through. That's something of my expectations, is that I can go work out, or I can go dance, or I can go out. Because who doesn't dance on their nights out, you know? Or on their nights in, like me. But I was bawling and sleeping, like, laying on a pillow, but, like, on the ground, probably on that eye, rolling over back and forth, trying to make my head not hurt. I might have rubbed my eyes without being conscious of it. I know I held my face up because my migraines get really bad. I get nauseous and stuff, so that's not fun. So I was holding my face up. My opinion so far, honestly, a day wear, or who knows, because this one still looks great. It probably would last 2 days, honestly, at least. $18 worth it. Worth it. One of the things that I like about the branding on this kind of the eyelash extension, whatever, is that it is not supposed to damage your eyelashes. It's not supposed to damage your eyelashes. I know that I have to put in work in order to make that true also, though. So I do want to be as gentle as I can with taking them off, applying them, you know, being smart about it. Anyways, love you guys. I'm about to take off my Falscara lashes, the Kiss ones. I don't know if this will work. I'm hoping it will. I found coconut oil. I hear oil works really well to detach this bondage. I'm just going to scoop a bunch out and put it on my eyes, honestly. And then I'll have to wash them really, really well and get all of it off of there before I put the next pairs on. Ooh, I was supposed to put my hair back first. Oh well. I'm just gonna try to... Maybe I should have done one eye at one time. That would have been a good idea. I'll be right back. I thought I had more of a washcloth. I think I got a little coconut oil in my eye, but that's fine. I grabbed the Kiss pair. I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that was really easy. It came off like butter. I might save that, I guess, because they say you can reuse them. Yeah, I'm gonna try something else that I heard of somebody doing.
There we go.
Another one. I don't know if you see these coming out or not. But they're coming out really easily. I might have one more and I can't tell. Is that crazy? That I can't even tell if I have some fake eyelash on my eye. I did. I had one more. And it came out. And all these came out virtually unharmed. This one has a little bit of like one or two that broke off, but not really. And then I'll just have to clean off all that. I just have to do the same thing with this eyelash. That was really easy getting them off. Shockingly. Coconut oil worked just fine. Nothing. Ah! That's crazy. Can you see all those? That's nice. I'm gonna have to clean those off somehow. Yep, I'm gonna clean up and get prepared to put on the next batch. Let my eyes kind of get the oil out of them because I think I got some coconut oil in them. That's alright. Nourishment, right? Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. I love you. Mwah. Oh yeah, tell me how I can improve. Tell me what I did good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know your opinion, please. Subscribe, maybe. At least give me your opinion, please. I like opinions.